What's going on? We back. Boxing Nigga Mori. I know we do more than boxing. Real quick reaction to the Houston Rockets dominating the Golden State Warriors tonight. Hell of a job by Houston. Believe the score was 105 to 127. And most definitely Houston did what they had to do. Golden State came out as a team that just wanted to get one game and be done with it. Klay Thompson didn't do shit. Draymond didn't do shit. Steph Curry ain't do shit. And, Chris Paul makes Steph Curry fall again. And, the Rockets are a front runner. Once they get up on you, they can shoot. They can, shoot their way out of a game. But, tonight Eric Gordon came up big and P.J. Tucker came up big. But in my opinion, this changes nothing for the series, dude. The NBA had their handprint on this game 100% once again. The officials were the stars of the game. I seen Houston travel. I'm just saying, I just watched Houston. I watched them travel at least 70 times this game. I seen legit travel. Clint Capella moving his feet in the post. James Harden with his 3 or 4 steps to the rim. At the end of the day, man, when you used to watch real ball, man, and you look at today's game, man, it's so much less physical. It's soft. It's puny. Whatever adjective you want to use to describe it, man. A lot of the kids today, they want to understand what I was talking about when you talking about real physical 80s ball, 90s ball, which is way less physical than 80s ball. But this shit today is terrible, man. James Harden flopping. KD barely touches back. He's flopping. And then the complaining, dude. Like, I already know it been already superstar complainers. Jordan was one of the original crybabies that I can remember. So I'm not going to act like it didn't happen, but today Houston just front ran. They moved the ball a lot better. They still did ISO. They just ISO, got in the paint and kicked it. They just sped their offense up a little bit more. Golden State played right into it, tried to run with them, and at the end of the day, in this series, for 4 games, if you got to win it, Golden State can outgun Houston. Tonight just won their night, but they should have just kept it, slowed the pace down and played half court because Houston has no half court offense. They went away from the pick and roll tonight and did something different. But at the end of the day, P.J. Tucker not going to hit all them shots. Eric Gordon not going to hit all them shots. You're not going to get that from that supporting cast, especially when you go on the road. Role players diminish on the road, and that's what it is. And stars should rise up. But at the end of the day, Golden State do make some adjustments on James Harden. But he's a tough guard because, he flops. He gets every call going to the rim. He can shoot. He got a nice little offensive game, and he's a competitor. And he's showing up big in this series to kind of erase the notion of last year how he faded versus Kawhi Leonard. So he's showing up big. Chris Paul is doing all right, but he's not a big difference as far as stats. But what he's bringing to the team is deeper than stats, an extra ball handler. They can take the pressure off of Harden. And he knows when and when not to score the ball and when to facilitate. And that's the perfect sidekick for James Harden, in my opinion. Steph Curry, is he still hurt or not? I don't know. He had a couple quick drives to the hole. They don't play again till Sunday, so they got a few days off. So I think that would favor Steph Curry a little bit more. But Draymond had a terrible game. But Kevin Durant is proven to a lot of people why he's the best player in the world, in my opinion. And he played D and he played all offense tonight. But like I said, the NBA is officiating is the worst in sports, man. I don't watch soccer or lacrosse or whatever the hell that other out there. But I can tell you, man, it can't get no worse than this. You can talk about the catch rule in the NFL, whatever it may be. They definitely, sway games left and right, had an imprint on games. And, there's no consistency amongst their calls, bro. None at all. Legitimately, I'm not saying this because I don't have a dog in this race. But the way they call the NBA today, man, you see why the NBA is sliding as a popular sport in America. It ain't the top 2 or 3 sport no more. This sport with Michael Jordan, had his handprint on it, was one of the most popular sports in the world, or rising in the world. And now it's hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch. They really killing the game. That was my first love in sports, man. And the way these players is, the way how soft everybody is, the physicality is dropped. It's hard, man. It's real hard to really latch on and be able to watch this game without throwing up my dinner. But congratulations to Houston. Like I said, they got a big win tonight. You know, won't be no sweep here. 105, 127, the Houston Rockets. Shout out to the homie Ticket TV and starting Lions Den box community for basketball. You know, I'd like to see a football one started. That's more of my thing since basketball has become such a pussy sport. But, hey, you know, I'm going to support that movement, support what that brother doing. Shout out to LDBC and everybody. We gone.